What if one of the greatest minds in human history wasn't human at all? Leonardo da Vinci, painter, inventor, scientist, seemed to predict the future with eerie precision. Helicopters, robots, even armored tanks, all sketched centuries before they were ever built. But how could one man know so much, so far ahead of his time? Some say he was a genius. Others, they say he was something else entirely. An alien. One impossible genius for his time. Leonardo da Vinci wasn't just ahead of his time, he was out of time. While the rest of the world was still figuring out how to wash regularly and cure the plague with leeches, Da Vinci was sketching designs for helicopters, submarines, and machine guns. Think about it, this was the 1400s. No electricity, no internet, not even decent plumbing, yet Da Vinci somehow envisioned flying machines that resemble modern helicopters, and even crafted plans for an armored tank powered by gears and cranks. His notebooks were filled with ideas that wouldn't become reality for hundreds of years, and many still puzzle scientists today. He designed a mechanical knight that could move on its own, essentially a robot, in the 1490s. He understood hydraulics and optics to a degree that feels unnatural for his era. He even made detailed anatomical drawings so accurate, they're still used in medical studies. But where did all this advanced knowledge come from? It's as if Leonardo had access to technology or intelligence far beyond the reach of 15th century Earth. Could it be that he wasn't just a man of the future, but a visitor from beyond it? 2. Mysterious gaps in his life and writings. For a man who documented nearly every idea that passed through his brilliant mind, Leonardo da Vinci left behind an unusual number of mysteries. His notebooks, while extensive, are full of strange omissions, encrypted notes, mirror writing, and even full pages that have gone missing. Some historians chalk this up to eccentricity or privacy. But others believe it points to something much bigger and far stranger. Da Vinci's habit of writing from right to left, in mirrored script, has long fascinated scholars. But what if it wasn't just to keep his ideas secret from the people of his time? What if he was using a form of alien code, meant to be read by those with the right knowledge or from the right planet? The symbols and diagrams hidden throughout his journals often resemble star charts, complex geometries, or unknown machines. Some pages seem almost like blueprints for technology we still don't understand today. And then there's the problem of the missing years. Large portions of Leonardo's life are simply undocumented. Historians have no idea where he was, what he was doing, or why there are such long gaps in his biography. Could he have been in contact with otherworldly beings, learning and exchanging knowledge? Or perhaps he was returning to wherever he came from, off the radar, off the record? Some even claim that the knowledge he brought back after these periods of absence came in sudden bursts of innovation, as if downloaded. Combine that with his obsession with secrecy, and the pieces start to fit a different kind of puzzle. If Leonardo wasn't hiding from the church or jealous rivals, maybe he was hiding from us. Or worse, protecting us from what he knew. If you like this video, please give us a like, leave a comment behind, and don't forget to subscribe, since we have a new video every day. And now, let's roll back to the video. 3. Obsession with flight and the stars. Among all of Leonardo da Vinci's fascinations, one theme appears again and again in his sketches, notes, and inventions: flight. He was obsessed with the idea of human beings soaring through the skies long before it was considered remotely possible. His notebooks are filled with detailed diagrams of gliders, flapping wing contraptions, and ornithopters modeled after birds and bats. But some of these flying machines don't look like anything found in nature. Some look eerily similar to modern aircraft and even UFOs. Why was Leonardo so focused on escaping Earth's gravity? Why did he dedicate so much of his time to studying birds in flight, wind patterns, and wing mechanics? It wasn't just scientific curiosity, it bordered on an existential obsession. He even wrote about dreaming of flight and standing on the threshold of the sky, as if he were trying to return to something he remembered, not invent something new. But flight wasn't his only fixation. Leonardo also had a deep interest in astronomy and cosmic motion. He studied the moon's surface, drew celestial maps, and pondered the mechanics of planetary rotation. For a man living in an age dominated by superstition and religion, his interest in the stars was unusually clinical and advanced. Some theorists believe Leonardo's fixation with the heavens wasn't metaphorical, it was personal. Maybe he wasn't just looking up in wonder. Maybe he was homesick. Perhaps those flying machines were not just inventions, but attempts at recreating alien technology, a way to get back. His famous drawing, The Vitruvian Man, is often interpreted as a study of human proportion. But when viewed from another angle, some believe it resembles a diagram for extraterrestrial biology, a fusion of human and otherworldly forms. A message, perhaps, hidden in plain sight. So was Leonardo just an artist dreaming of the skies? Or was he a visitor from them, trying to go back? Conclusion: genius, or something else? Leonardo da Vinci is remembered as the ultimate Renaissance man, an inventor, painter, scientist, and thinker who seemed to exist centuries ahead of his time. But when you dig deeper, the story gets stranger. His impossibly advanced knowledge, the missing pieces of his life, the codes, the obsession with flight and the stars, it all starts to feel less like coincidence, and more like evidence of something not entirely human. Was Leonardo da Vinci just a brilliant mind born too early? Or was he placed here, an alien observer, a cosmic messenger, or a traveler from beyond the stars, leaving behind breadcrumbs of advanced knowledge in a world not ready to understand it? We may never know the truth. But one thing is certain, genius like his doesn't come from nowhere. And maybe, it didn't come from here at all.